Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Robert Sports Show. I'm your host, Robert. Alrighty, WrestleMania 37 fantasy booking. So what I have done is I fantasy booked both nights of WrestleMania. 7 matches, 2 pre-show matches. So in my mind, Triple H, Vince McMahon called me up and said, "Yo, Robert, you know you're a big fan. I want you to book WrestleMania for me. We're having some problems with it. It's going to be the first show on Peacock. We want you to go there and we want you to fantasy book everything for WrestleMania." I'm like, you know what, guys? I got you. I got this. All right. So my WrestleMania 37 fantasy booking, my announcers for night 1 starts out Mauro Ranallo returning along with Nigel McGuinness and Corey Graves. We have 2 pre-show matches. You know what? As the crowd gets in there, we have an hour pre-show. So as the crowd's coming in, we want a couple matches going on to kind of get the stage set. So the first match is 4 guys from the Performance Center. For the new recruits, if you check out the recruiting video I did that one live as well. We have the team of Anthony Henry and Christian Casanova versus the team of Alex Zane and Blake Christian. 4 guys from the Performance Center, all new signees. It's a little 10-minute match. The team of Alex Zane and Blake Christian won. I ended up giving this match 3 1/4 star. Now, on night 2, there's 4 guys with a fatal 4-way match. So we just need a fresh little start here, just to cover what's going here. The next match on the pre-show is going to be a triple threat revolver match for number 1 contender for the Intercontinental title on night 2. So we have 9 guys. 3 guys start. If somebody gets pinned, they're eliminated. So there's always constantly 3 guys out there. Of the 9 guys in this match is Andrade, Grand Metalik, Ricochet, Damian Priest, Aleister Black, Apollo Crews, Sami Zayn, Kofi Kingston, and Xavier Woods. Again, the winner goes on to night 2 to face Big E for the IC title. My first 3 to start this match was Andrade, Ricochet, Kofi Kingston. The final 3 came down to, after eliminations, Andrade, Xavier Woods, and Aleister Black. Andrade pinned Xavier Woods, gives Andrade the win. He goes on to night 2 to face Big E. 35-minute match, 3 3/4 star. Now, again, this is all fantasy booking. Trip and Vince called me, wanted me to book Mania for him. So the main show starts. WrestleMania opens with Pyro. You know, the ginormous Pyro. And then we have America's Beautiful being sung by Yolanda Adams. We start the match off with a WWE Women's Tag Team title match. As we know, in NXT, the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic winners, Raquel Gonzalez and Dakota Kai, faced Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler, but the wrong person got pinned, retained by Nia and Shayna. Raquel Gonzalez and Dakota Kai wanted the rematch. They get it here at WrestleMania. Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez become new tag team champions. 12-minute match. I give it 2 3/4 star. Next up, because of everything that's been going on lately, King Corbin and Sami Zayn. Because King Corbin took out doing the documentary on Sami Zayn. We have a match, those 2 face off. Sami Zayn will get the victory. 12-minute match, 3 star. Wasn't great, wasn't horrible. Sami Zayn goes on to finally I get a victory. It helps with his documentary they're making. The next match we have up is the WWE United States title on the line. We have champion Riddle versus Keith Lee. As we know, Keith Lee was taken out due to injury of the triple threat match where Riddle won the title. Keith Lee and Riddle have history and evolve. So Keith Lee demands his title shot, gets it here. Riddle retains the title. 15-minute match, 3.5 star rating. The 4th match on the card, we have the Raw tag titles on the line. We have, because the Hurt Business versus Retribution. But since Retribution keeps losing, and Mustafa Ali gets so fed up with it, he's like, fine, here's what we're going to do. T-Bar, Slapjack. It's going to be a triple threat match. T-Bar and Slapjack versus the Hurt Business for the Raw titles versus Mustafa Ali and Mace. If we have 2 of the 3 teams in it, we have to win. Well, as we all know, Ricochet The enemy of my enemy is my friend. He comes out because he's been tormented by her business. He's been tormented by retribution. He comes out, gets involved. This match, after 18 minutes, ends in no contest. And I get 2 3/4 star. And now we have Mustafa Ali and Retribution just furious at her business and Ricochet. And the feud continues. Next up, we have the Raw Women's title on the line. We have a triple threat match. We have champion Asuka. As we know, Charlotte turns on Asuka because they were women tag team champions together. Charlotte's not happy with Asuka. Ray Ripley debuted recently on Raw. She gets in this match. So we have a triple threat match, but there's one little stipulation on this triple threat match. The woman that does not get pinned goes to night 2 to face Yoshirai for the NXT Women's title. So we have Raw Women's Champion Asuka versus Charlotte Flair versus Ray Ripley. The one is not involved in the decision. Goes to night 2 to face Yoshirai for the NXT Women's title. We have a 22-minute match. We have Ripley pinning Charlotte Flair. Given match 4-star. Now Asuka goes on to face. Since Asuka just lost her title and wasn't in the decision, she goes on the night 2 to face Io Shirai. The sub-main match, so it's 7 match cards. Match 6, sub-main for the WWE title. In a 30-minute match, we have a fatal 4-way. We have champion Bobby Lashley versus Drew McIntyre versus Sheamus versus AJ. As we all know, Bobby Lashley pinned The Miz, who cashed in the Money in the Bank on Drew McIntyre. Drew demands his title shot. Sheamus pinned Drew McIntyre on Raw, so he thinks he should get a championship match. AJ says he pinned Sheamus in the Elimination Chamber, so I pinned the guy who pinned the champion, who is no longer champion, but the champion's in the match too. This all happened on Raw, who knows? But I have 30-minute match. Drew McIntyre regaining his title, 4 1/4 star match. Again, this is a WrestleMania 37 fantasy booking. In my eyes, Triple H, Vince McMahon called me up and said, "Yo, Robert, Buds, book the card. You got it, dude. Here we go. Main event for the NXT title. Main event night 1 of WrestleMania. I know there's a takeover 2 days before that, but this match is too big for takeover. We have a 6-way tables, ladders, and chairs match. Oh, you heard me. Tables, ladders, and chairs. Oh my. We have champion Finn Balor versus Pete versus Adam Cole versus Roderick Strong versus Kyle O'Reilly versus the man who never lost his title, Karrion Kross. They all think they should be champion. So we go out and we do a 38-minute 6-way TLC match for the NXT title to end night 1 of WrestleMania. I give the match 4 3/4 star, and the winner and new NXT champion, Kyle O'Reilly. So the fans leave happy as Kyle O'Reilly is standing on the ladder, realizing what had just happened. He had just won his NXT championship, just like he won the Ring of Honor title. All of a sudden, he gets super kicked from off the ladder, from another ladder, by Adam Cole, baby. And we set up a feud between Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly. That's how night 1 ends. You're welcome. All right, night 2 of the WrestleMania 37 fantasy booking. We have 3 brand new announcers. We have Michael Cole, Beth Phoenix, the Glamazon, and JBL, because you know the lights are on bright. So the first match, just like last night, we had a tag match for night 1. This match is a fatal 4-way. Anthony Henry, Christian Casanova, Blake Christian, and Alex Zane. 4 guys go out there for 20 minutes, do all these kind of just crazy flips, this holy hell breaks loose for 20 minutes. Christian Casanova wins. I give it 3 3/4 star. Now, the next pre-show match, we have a number 1 contender for the SmackDown tag titles. We have the Mysterios, Ray and Dominic, versus the Street Profits, versus Otis and Gabriel, versus Cesaro and Daniel Bryan. Now, after the so Street Profits win, they get the victory. They pin Chad Gable. After the match, we have Cesaro and Daniel Bryan backstage. They kind of start arguing a little bit, blaming each other for not winning. Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins have to come by. They break it up. You're like, we all four got history. We're friends. Maybe we need to do something here. The four start fighting, brawling, and Pierce comes out and says, I've had enough of you four. Fatal 4-way tonight. You four in the ring. Done. That's how the show's going to start. So we have WrestleMania starts. Pyro hits. We have a local kids choir coming out singing America the Beautiful. First match on the card, we have Seth Rollins versus Cesaro versus Daniel Bryan versus Kevin Owens. Fatal 4-way match. This match, 28 minutes long. We give it, see here, Daniel Bryan gets the victory on Cesaro. We get 3 3/4 star match out of it. Next up, we have the NXT Women's title on the line. We have champion Yoshirai versus Asuka, who was not involved in the pinfall the night before. As we all know, Asuka, former NXT Women's champion, who never lost her title because she was injured and got moved to Raw. Versus Yoshirai, 20-minute match. These women go out there and tear the house down. 3 3/4 star. Yoshirai gets the victory, retains her title over Asuka. Next up, we have the IC title match. We have champion Big E defending this title versus Andrade, who won the triple threat Revolver match the day before. The guys go out and put on a 25-minute classic 4-star match. We have Big E retaining his Intercontinental Championship here. Now, we are at Tampa Bay Football Stadium. We do have a limited crowd, but you know what? We still want to have some entertainment. As we know, Bad Bunny is the 24/7 champion. So we have Bad Bunny along with Pitbull and Berico come out and perform Crippy Crush. Now, Pitbull owns the NASCAR stock car, or co-owns the number 99. So Pitbull, Bad Bunny, and Furco all come out on top of the NASCAR number 99 Chevrolet. Of course, Fox, NASCAR's on Fox, SmackDown's on Fox. The car is covered in the sponsors with Fox all over the place. We have the Fox, all the signage that Fox puts up and everything. They come out to their little concert at the ramp. The next match on the card is a tag team match. We have Damian Priest teaming up with his buddy, Bad Bunny, versus John Morrison and The Miz. Yeah, this was 9 minutes of I'll never get back. But yeah. But hey, Bad Bunny pins The Miz. But it's a 2-star match. Next up, coming out of that, we have the SmackDown Tag Titles on the line. We have champions Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler versus the Street Profits, who become number 1 contenders in the pre-show. Street Profits become new SmackDown Tag Team Champions. 10-minute match, 3-star. All right, again, if you're just tuning in, this is a WrestleMania 37 fantasy booking. In my mind, Triple H, Vince McMahon called me up and said, "Yo, Robert, you follow us. You do great stuff here. We want you to book WrestleMania for us." I said, "All right, guys, I got you." So this is night 1 and night 2. We have 2 matches left in night 2. Then the sub-main is the SmackDown Women's title on the line. Champion Sasha Banks versus Bianca Belair. Exactly the same match is happening in real life. I actually like this match. I think this match will be good. Bianca Belair is great talent, so Sasha Banks. I'm saying it goes 28 minutes. I'm getting it 4-star. Bianca Belair, the new SmackDown Women's title champion. In the main event, we have the Universal title line. We have champion Roman Reigns versus the Rated R Superstar Edge. These guys go out there and they tear the house down. Boom, tear the house down. 31 minutes, 4.5 star. We get a spear, and we get 1, 2, 3. We get new Universal Champion, the Rated R Superstar, the Hall of Famer, Edge. As Roman's laid out there on the ring, we have on the big screen, we have pictures of The Rock. Yo, cuz. Think that's a WrestleMania outcome? I won my last WrestleMania match. How about you, me, for the family? Head of the table? You ain't the head of the table. I am. I am Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Dallas next year. You and me. Do it. We got a year build for The Rock versus Roman Reigns at Dallas, Texas, WrestleMania 38. Hey, will any of this happen? Who knows? Is it fun to just a fantasy book? Oh, yeah, it's a hell of a lot of fun. But yeah, so that's WrestleMania 37 fantasy book by Robert at Robert Sports Show. Please, if you agree, disagree, comment below. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you follow me on Twitter at Rob Sports Show. I want to hear your opinion. And check out this cool shirt that Quad got me for my birthday. Appreciate it, Quad. I love it. Now that I'm working from home, I get to wear it to work, which is even better. You know, hey, vintage WrestleMania shirt, why not, right? Great birthday present, huh? Christmas present from last year, birthday present. But as always, thanks for watching Robert Sports Show. Don't just have a great day. Have a spiffy day. Robert Sports Show, your YouTube leader, sports channel content.